much better. How are my little triplets doing? You must be so thirsty. Oh, my Lord.
Right now on the Showbiz Countdown, the wackiest celebrity commercials. Jennifer Aniston's fake baby bump makes us all do a double take. Aniston's wild smart water ad had us in stitches. But can she beat her famous ex Brad Pitt for his weird and wacky Chanel No. 5 ad? You know, the one that launched dozens of spoofs? And what will be the #1 wackiest celebrity commercial of them all? Showbiz Tonight continues right now. Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm AJ Hammer, and tonight in the Showbiz Countdown, the wackiest celebrity commercials. We know stars often get big bucks to star in TV commercials, but some are so wacky and out there, they just defy explanation. And sometimes they defy logic, as is the case with the commercial that is #1 on our list and actually inspired us to do this countdown. We'll be getting to that one a little bit later, but first, let's kick things off at #10, Kirstie Alley as the Poise Fairy, also known as the Light Bladder Leakage Fairy.
A little leakster on the laughing? I know, it's not funny, but it's so not a big deal. 1 in 3 women have LBL, and that's like a ton. Just use Poise instead of your period pads, because your period pads are for your period. Period.
Thanks.
Now get out there and find me a hot guy.
Poise liners work better than period liners. Want to stay fresh and dry? Give Poise a try.
Yeah, that's right. The former Cheers star appears as a fairy to help women with their bladder leakage issues in these commercials. Anything wrong with that? Well, to help us with this countdown, we're bringing out the big guns tonight. Here in New York, political comedian and CNN.com contributor Dino Badala. In Hollywood, advice columnist and multimedia maven B. Scott. Also in Hollywood tonight, celebrity publicist Keita Williams. Dean, off to you first. You got to admit, there are only a few women who could actually pull an ad like that off. Kirstie does not embarrass easily. So do you think she kind of gets a pass for saying yes to Poise?
I think she'll say yes to anything. Jenny Craig, Pier 1's this, next it's herpes, maybe a bail bond commercial, who knows what's next. But as a comedian, if someone loses bladder control because of my comedy, I'm proud and I will buy you that product. So if it happens, tweet me and I will buy you the product.
A perfect marriage in marketing. Well, even funnier, Kirstie actually did an interview with Advertising Age. She said she didn't even have the condition that she's talking about, light bladder leakage, but she was actually so excited she was going to get to wear those wings. So B. Scott, are you saying good move for Kirstie, or do you think she should have passed on Poise?
I think she should have passed on it. Oh my goodness, all this leaking and periods, this is a little too much for me. It makes me feel all discombobulated. I don't know where to go. I'm like, ah!
Well, that's why she has the product to help you out there. I mean, that's what it's for. But let me move off of this.
It made me feel awkward.
We move now from leaky bladders to digestion dilemmas. Coming in at #9 on the countdown, Jamie Lee Curtis, who pitches the, shall we say, digestive benefits of Activia in commercials like this one.
Here's my morning routine. Got to start the day off right. Wardrobe. Cute. Then, new Activia Breakfast Blend, a great way to help start the day. Creamy, low-fat yogurt with grains in yummy breakfast flavors like apple cinnamon. It's hearty with twice the protein of regular low-fat yogurt, and it helps regulate your digestive system. Our morning routines are important, aren't they? New Activia Breakfast Blend.
And of course, we've all seen these ads, but it's really the hilarious spoof on Saturday Night Live with Kristen Wiig as Jamie Lee that truly takes the yogurt cake. Let's watch that.
I never dreamed yogurt could change my... Oh. I know that look, Robbie. I know that look.
Okay, let's cut. We'll cut.
No. No, I'm fine. I fought it off.
Are you sure, sweetheart? Because it's okay if you're not. The set of an Activia commercial is a no-judgment zone where grown adults can just poop themselves willy-nilly and feel proud of it. You know what? I killed this Activia. Can I get another?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there you go.
I love that. And Jamie Lee Curtis has said she's very proud of these commercials. And, you know, and this is much to her personality. She loves that the product helps other people. Keita, I'm thinking that Jamie Lee probably didn't mind the spoofs at all.
No, of course she didn't mind the spoofs at all. I think it brings humor to the fact that you can be lactose and yogurt intolerant. I think a lot of us look at these commercials and we're thinking, is that something that I would use? And Jamie Lee Curtis is one of our favorite actresses out there, so I think she did the yogurt digestive product justice.
I think it's great. I mean, it's a fun commercial, and it gives you energy and helps you poop. What more could you want in this world? It's the Red Bull of products.
Exactly.
It's like the crack of yogurts, perhaps.
Yeah, I guess it is. All right. Well, we started.
She just wasn't convincing. It was like, she was like, "Ooh, this tastes good, doesn't it?" She wasn't convincing me at all.
Okay, a little critical of the acting. We still find it to be one of the wackiest commercials. And I'm just checking out what we've been doing here. We started with Kirstie Alley pushing bladder leakage pads. Then we have Jamie Lee Curtis endorsing a yogurt with cleansing properties. So I'm definitely sensing a pattern going on here. Because our number 8 in our Showbiz countdown of the wackiest celebrity commercials is Lisa Rinna for Depends.
Hey, I'm going across America to get people to try on these new Depends silhouette briefs, and today we're rocking the red carpet. Look, it's Lisa Rinna. Lisa, hi. I know you don't need one, but will you try on these new Depends silhouette briefs for charity and prove just how great the fit is, even under a fantastic dress?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Sure. Why not?
She's doing it! The best protection now looks, fits, and feels just like underwear.
Hey, Lisa, who are you wearing?
She's wearing the new Depends silhouette. We invite you to get a free sample and try one on, too.
You know, I have to tell you, I was a little surprised when I first saw that commercial, but knowing Lisa, I'm not entirely surprised. And I should point out, she did the commercial in exchange for a 6-figure donation to charity. So, panel, please keep that in mind as you're talking about her. But let me go back to you on this one, Dean. For the right amount of money, do I have you doing a commercial for Depends?
I'll do it for almost anything. But at this point, I'm a comedian. I mean, I'll take it for a few dollars. I'll do a commercial. I think it's great. You know, they're making, like, Depends kind of sexy. Next, you'll have, like, Blake Lively for arthritis, some kind of a hot kind of commercial like that. Why not make it a little bit more attractive?
And look at her husband, Harry Hamlin. His look, the look on his face was just absolutely priceless. So, Keita, you know, we're doing our countdown of the wackiest commercials here. But it really is terrific marketing because the wackiness is what people are drawn into, whether or not they're shopping for, you know, this kind of a product or not.
Absolutely. Wacky is what's making them pay attention. I mean, besides the Depends commercial, do you really need to do a Depends commercial for a grown-up pamper? I mean, Lisa Rinna said, hey, pay me the big bucks, money talks, and you know what walks. So clearly she's walking to the bank with it, and the commercial's getting us talking about it right now. So it's clearly a smart marketing plan.
Very, very well done, I think. Dean, B, Keita, stay right there because we're just getting our countdown rolling of the wackiest celebrity commercials. And leave it to the great David Hasselhoff to put his all into one of tonight's top contenders.
That double bacon behemoth burger looks good.
Girl. Eat it if you want to become a big, hairy reality star, Snooper.
I just love this spot. The Hoff adding a lot of flavor to this Lean Pockets ad. But does he possibly stand a chance against Captain Kirk? Yes, William Shatner practically revived his career with his wacky Priceline ads. But which will be number 1? This is SBT, Showbiz Tonight on HLN.
They call it the Flavor Wave Turbo, and I can't wait to get started because my stomach is rumbling and I pity the fool that keeps Mr. T waiting.
Yeah, turning up the heat in the number 7 spot on the Showbiz countdown of wackiest celebrity commercials, Mr. T's Flavor Wave Turbo. It's one of those late night ads that you could totally get sucked into, or worse, you end up buying 10 of them. Well, I am glad to see Mr. T on TV again, and I think he looks terrific. Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight as we continue our countdown of the top 10 wackiest celebrity commercials ever. And for number 6, we're going to Hassel the Hoff, which is usually a no-no, but David Hasselhoff, or rather his German-accented cousin Gunther, Mr. Lean Hasselhoff, popped up in a viral ad campaign for Lean Pockets that you just got to watch.
Mr. Lean here with a fashion intervention. If you wear that ugly sweater that makes my eyes want to puke, you'll turn into an old stinky cat lady. If you wear this lovely lean green number, you'll be hotter than the inside of one of these tasty babies.
Almost hypnotic, isn't it? Back to our guests, political comedian Dean Obeidallah, advice columnist and multimedia maven B. Scott, and also celebrity publicist Keita Williams, all with us tonight. Dean, off to you, my friend. Always good to see the Hoff making fun of himself. It's a perfect role for him.
This is way out there, though. I mean, come on, AJ. I mean, his accent goes from the guy from Sprockets to Sean Connery to the father in the House of Sound of Music. It's crazy. It makes me appreciate the video of him on YouTube where he's drunk eating a hamburger. I'll be quite honest with you. I'd rather watch that.
The only thing that was missing was Kit the car driving through into the middle of the kitchen, blowing everybody over. That would have been fun to me. B. Scott, what goes through your mind when you see Gunther in that ad?
Ooh, he just makes me want to shimmy and shake. You know, something about him, he's like a fine wine. He just gets better with time. He can do no wrong. He's sexy. He's such a future baby daddy.
Kid, I got to know what you think of this ad. Was it a good move for the Hoff? Because, again, as I said to Dean, I think anytime the guy is kind of making fun of himself, which basically he is by, you know, being on the beach right there in Baywatch style, I think it's a good thing.
You know, at this point, I throw my hands up as a publicist. It's a violation to me. He needs to be arrested at this point because, you know, his foolery at times just makes me want to strangle him. But ultimately, he looks like a new age Liberace in the ad. Seriously, he does. But again, you know, with David Hasselhoff, you never know what to expect.
Yeah. How could you strangle a new age Liberace? I mean, come on. All right, let's move to another TV superstar who's not afraid to make fun of himself. This is number 5 on our Wackiest Celebrity Commercials countdown. It's the great William Shatner for Priceline.
You want it? You got it. You want it? Baby, just bust a move. I wanted to chill, but making all of my travel arrangements was freaking me out.
Bill Shatner doing Bust a Move. I mean, that is just classic to me. He has done so many ads for Priceline over the years. Dean, why do you think they work so well? I mean, he's just being classic Shatner, if you ask me.
Because he's committing to this 100%. There's no tentativeness whatsoever. And you know what? At the end of the commercial, you know what the product's about. So I think these are actually beyond, not just wacky, I think they're great commercials, very effective. I like them.
B. Scott, you want to get up there and bust a move with Bill Shatner?
I sure do. He's like 007. Each time you see him, he's changing it up. He's wearing new outfits. I love everything about it.
You know what? I think the man is just awesome, and in my mind, can basically do no wrong. Well, Shatner and the Hoff were already established in Hollywood when they made their wacky ads, but there's one ad campaign that actually turned its spokesperson into a star.
Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me.
I mean, this was an instant classic, right? The Old Spice guy, that's Isaiah Mustafa, and he practically became a household name because he did those commercials. Hey, you know, sometimes wacky can be a really, really good thing, but how did Old Spice guy fare against the likes of one of Hollywood's biggest stars, George Clooney? George tried to keep his wacky ad quiet, so the question is, where did he end up on our wackiest list of our wackiest celebrity commercials? The race for number 1 is getting hot. This is SBT, Showbiz tonight on HLN.
Look down, back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love.
Old school became cool again when this wacky commercial started airing, and it's landing in the number 4 spot on our Showbiz countdown tonight, Wackiest Celebrity Commercials. The Old Spice ads became instantly quotable. They also made Isaiah Mustafa one of the hottest commodities in Hollywood. Isaiah even had Oprah Winfrey swooning, and she introduced him to Tyler Perry, who gave him a big movie role. Celebrity publicist Keita Williams is back with me now. And Keita, I am sure you are an Old Spice guy fan. Were you surprised that something so goofy could actually turn someone like Isaiah into this global sex symbol?
You know, I really wasn't surprised that it turned him into a global sex symbol. Honestly, I'm not an Old Spice fan in terms of the scent, but it definitely made me stop and look at the commercial when I saw a nice, shirtless, chocolate studly of a man on a horse. It made me think like, wow, I would like one of those. If I have to buy Old Spice, I'll do it too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you're talking about the guy, not so much the cologne, but it did get the cologne on the tips of everybody's tongue, and he happens to be a super nice guy as well. Well, the star of our next commercial could probably charm women into buying anything, even something as unsexy as a coffee maker. You know, you put George Clooney in an ad and voila, you've got an instant hit. It's number 3 on the Showbiz countdown, Wackiest Celebrity Commercials, George Clooney's Nespresso commercial.
Very intense. Balance.
Unique, mysterious, an intense body, delicate and smooth. Well, strong character.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Rich.
Very rich.
I would say Latin American temperament.
Mm-hmm.
Deep and sensual.
Yeah.
And a delicious aftertaste.
All right, Keita, I mean, I think that is just genius marketing right there. You can sell anything with George Clooney, can't you?
You can absolutely sell anything with George Clooney. Trust me. George Clooney could do a Depends commercial, and I'm paying attention. The product's going to fly off the shelf. But the Nespresso commercial, it's brilliant for them to pay for his brand. You know, George Clooney is the sexiest man alive, still single and doing his thing.
Yeah, I don't see him endorsing Depends anytime soon, but hey, stranger things have happened in Hollywood. Well, the excitement is now building as we head into the home stretch of our countdown. Two very famous exes vying for the #1 spot on the wackiest celebrity commercial countdown.
God. Oh, so much better. How are my little triplets doing? You must be so thirsty. Oh, my Lord.
I love this commercial. Jen Aniston turning her own tabloid headlines into fodder for a wild and wacky ad for Smart Water. But could she possibly have outdone her ex, Brad Pitt? His unique Chanel #5 commercial sparked so many spoofs. We got Jen taking on Brad. #1 revealed next. This is SBT Showbiz Tonight on HLN.
Oh, God. Let's get... Oh, God. Oh, so much better.
Oh, I love Jennifer Aniston, and I love that she pokes fun at herself and the nonstop rumors about baby bump sightings in this brilliant Smart Water ad. That is why Jen and her triplets were a natural to come in at #2 in our top 10 countdown of wackiest celebrity commercials. And now we're up to #1 in our countdown of the wackiest celebrity ads ever. And it's actually the very same ad that inspired our countdown tonight in the first place, because when we saw it, quite frankly, we had to ask ourselves two questions. One, what the heck was that? And two, in the history of advertising, going all the way back to cave drawings, has there ever been an ad that featured as big a star that was as big a head scratcher as this one? Despite the competition from the other great ads in our countdown, the answer is simply no. And now, our pick for the #1 wackiest celebrity commercial ever. It is Brad Pitt for Chanel #5. Oh, just smell it.
It's not a journey. Every journey ends, but we go on. The world turns and we turn with it. Plans disappear. Dreams take over. But wherever I go, there you are. My luck, my fate, my fortune. Chanel #5.
Yeah. And exactly where is he looking? You know, we love Brad Pitt, but really, do we have any other choice for #1? Back to advice columnist and multimedia maven B. Scott. B, please do tell me the first thing that went through your mind when you first saw Brad in this ad.
Over the years, me and Brad had developed a close imaginary relationship. And it's clear this ad represents we hit a rough patch. I felt so awkward. I'm like, what's going on? It's like the Twilight Zone. I don't know if what's going to happen next. Should I even be watching? It was so strange.
Yeah, so strange, but of course we can't stop talking about it. And the second we saw the ad, we knew, hey, this was going to wind up as a Saturday Night Live spoof, and we quite quickly got our wish. Watch this.
Plans disappear and dreams take over. And then dreams wake up and smile at reality. I'm sorry, is there really no script? Because I've been talking to myself for like 2 hours straight and I'm starting to sound insane. Also, I'm sorry, is it just me or do I look super homeless? That's what you want. Rock and roll.
Super homeless. All right. So, you know, the funny thing is, for Brad, he's laughing all the way to the bank. He got $7 million reportedly to do this thing. It's gotten made fun of an awful lot. But look, we are still here talking about it, Dean Obadala. Do you think it was worth it for Brad?
I think so. I think people are talking about it. It's funny. It looks like outtakes from his movie Tree of Life. I have no idea what's going on. I know nothing about women, clearly, that this thing is working. But he got $7 million. Let him laugh about it. It's great for him.
It's great for him. It's perfect that he did it. And I think maybe some very smart person knew exactly what was going on and why they were doing this. And when I sat down with Brad, I asked him about this commercial and said, are you cool with all the fun people are having with it? And he simply said, fair play. Dean Obadala, B. Scott, Keita Williams. Thank you all. It's been a blast counting down the wackiest